Welcome back to the Collab Lab YouTube channel. Today we're going to be covering Wix, which is a website making website. First of all, if you don't have a Wix account, you will have to click Get Started. I actually do have one, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. For an example, this is my website, this is my portfolio, so this is the kind of thing that you can make with Wix. You can have a scrolling website like this, or you can have ones with pages, and it is all entirely customizable. So we're going to cover making something like this, and something really simple. So once you make an account or sign in, you'll probably come to a default create new, but I'm going to come to this create new button. So then you'll have this, what kind of website do you want to create? And there's a whole bunch of options. And for today's video, we're going to create a portfolio. And you have two options. You can let the Wix people create a website for you, or you can create your own. I recommend doing the create your own so that you can choose a template. You just have more control over the kind of stuff that is on your website. But if you are in a rush or you just need something super simple, you can also do the Wix ADI. So let's do choose a template. And then there's a whole bunch of options, and you can scroll through all of them, and you can also view them and make sure that this is what you want, because you cannot change your template after you create your website. You will have to create a new website to pick a new template. You can also choose to change whatever website you're creating by coming up here. You can see you can get more specific too with your portfolio, or you can do something in video, something in design, and there's also stuff for blogs, there's stuff for stores, and stuff for all kinds of businesses. So once you find the template that you want, we're going to use Family Photographer. So all you have to do is click Edit, and then it opens it up for you. Now you have complete control over every element on the page. So you can come up here and you can change your name. You can change if you're not using this for photography. And you can also change the different pages. So if you double click on this would be like your navigation bar, like the different pages that you have. It'll open up the pages that you have currently. So if you're not doing a family photography business, you can come in and you can delete, you can copy, duplicate, or rename. You can change all of that. I'm just going to delete some of these. And then you can also change the headings and everything on the page. So we'll just change this, and you can also change the fonts, font size, the color, and everything in here. So it's completely customizable. You don't have to stay within the stuff that they give you. Now this is a gallery, so you come over to Manage Media, and you can change the images that are inside the gallery. And you can use Wix's images, but if you are using it as a portfolio, obviously you don't want to do that. So if you come up and select all and then delete, you can add media, add images and videos. So to add your own images, this is where you would just click upload media, and you can put all of your images in here. I don't specifically have anything that I need right now, and if you need some placeholders, you can come over to media from Wix, and then this opens up all kinds of options. They have photography, they have graphics and illustrations, they have all kinds of things. And we're gonna select a couple images. To select multiple, you'll hold down Shift and click to select in this row. And then if you want to select individual ones, you'll use Command or Control on the PC. And then once you have the images you want, you click Add to Page. And then you can rearrange them into whatever order you want just by clicking and dragging. And you can also change the title and description for any of them, and you can link them to a different page, so when someone clicks on it, it'll go specifically to wherever you want. So now this is what our portfolio looks like, and you can see down here is a social bar, so you can set your social links. If you want to do that, you can do your Facebook, and you just put a link to your Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and of course you can come up to add icons, and you can find other websites and other versions of these icons to fit your page. You can also change this text so that it says your name or whatever you want. And then if you're wanting to add stuff to the page that isn't already on here, you can come over to Add, and then this opens up a ton of menus of stuff that you can add. So in the text, it has the headings and paragraphs that fit your theme, but these are also customizable, so when you put them on the page, you can change what they look like by going to Edit Text, and then you can change them. There's also the default titles and paragraphs that are in Wix if you just keep scrolling. Images, there is a bunch of different options. You can upload your own images, or you can use images from Wix or from your own social media, which is, your options are Facebook, Instagram, and Flickr. So to add any of these to your page, all you have to do is click the little arrow, and then that takes you to your upload media screen, and you can put your images or videos in there. Next is gallery, which is what we have up here. There are a bunch of different options. You can have them go full screen so that it's the width of the entire page, or you can have them inside this dotted line. And once you place a gallery, like this one up here, you can change how it looks by going to settings. So that loads in the layout, and you can change if you want it to be columns or strips or a slider or a collage, and then these will change as your images change. You can do magic and it does whatever it wants, and you can just play around with those to find the best thing. You can change what happens when someone clicks on your image. You can change if visitors can download your images, and you can share if they can have social interactions with it. You can also change the hover options, so if you want an overlay to display your title, and you can change how it appears, if you want it to fade in, expand, slide, all kinds of things. The next thing you can add is vector art. So these are icons and stuff that you can use to just add some personality to your page or create little designs inside of it. And they have even more than are shown here. You just come to more characters, and then you can search all of Wix's stuff and find what works for you. You can also search to type stuff in if you're looking for something specific. Shapes are also along the lines of vector art, where you can just create stuff and add personality to your page. You can have dividers or little call outs and whatever you want. Interactive is slideshows that are like at the top of a page when you're shopping and those kind of things. So you just click and drag these into your page and then you can customize them. Buttons are used for all kinds of things. These are the ones that fit your theme that you chose, and then these are all of them that are offered from Wix. These have specific sayings and stuff on them already, but you can customize them as well to say whatever you need. And then there's also little icons and stuff that you can use, and some of them move around and do cute little things. So you just have to explore really to see what is going to fit your website. Boxes, again, are just like icons and everything else, to where they add some personality, change some things up. They have some preset ones if you are looking for something more specific. And then they also have strips, which go all the way across the page, like the full headings. List and grids are like the company, like About Us, or just little things. They have a lot of business specific things inside Wix because a lot of people do use it for businesses. So that is very helpful if you are looking for that. Video, you have a few different options for video. You can upload your own, you can link one from YouTube, Vimeo, Dailymotion, or Facebook. And then you can also make them into a little grid or a strip, and you have all kinds of options. And of course, Wix has their own videos that you can use if you just need a placeholder. For music, it's the same as video. You can upload your own, or you can link from SoundCloud, Spotify, and iTunes. Social, we covered this a little bit. You can drag any of these in. You can put your Facebook share buttons in, your feed. You can put your Twitter follows, your Pinterest pins, your YouTube subscribe button, all kinds of things. Just drag them on in, or you can link them all in one social bar. And again, these are customizable, so you can change. You don't have to include your Twitter. If you don't want to, you can just delete the icon out. Contact forms are for people to contact you. There's payment ones in here, little survey type ones, donations, job applications. They have a ton of different forms for you to include in your thing, and of course they are all customizable, and you can change the colors and the boxes and the content all on this when you drag it in. The menus are across the top of the page, and this is your different pages in your website. So you can change the themed menus, are the ones that go along with the theme that you chose, or you can choose one of these and customize it however you want it. They have horizontal and vertical ones for you to choose from, and they also have anchor menus in case you want all one page, so that your user can just come and click on your anchor and go further down the page. Light boxes are little pop-ups or full page things that display on your website. Content Manager is something you have to add on. Wix does have different apps and stuff that you can add to your website to make things a little bit easier. And that is also the same thing with the blogs, the stores, and there are some other ones as well, like My Designs. So in bookings, you can include your services, and people are able to book them, or they can see like what's going on, all of that right in booking. You can have people become members of your website with the login, sign up, and the members page and everything in here. And then in more, there is even more. You can let people search, you can have pay buttons, PayPal, Wix chat, things for events, your anchor menus again, Google Maps, and document buttons, which are things to add stuff from Microsoft, so you can have a Word doc or a PowerPoint linked on here. So let's go to another page. Let's go to Bio. To navigate your website, you'll come up here to your page thing, and you can change what page you're on. So this is our bio that they gave us. And let's say we want to change the background. That is this one right here. There are a ton of different options. You can have a color, image, or video. So if you hover over these, you can see what the videos look like, what the images look like, and they're all just Wix generated. So if you decide you want to add a little bit to your website, you can use a video or an image. Like for example, we have on my page, I do have a video in the background and you can see it, but then I have my sections of my page have a background too, so that you can't see the video all the time. And then we have these little sections where you can see the video, but it also has a creative overlay so that the video isn't too distracting to the actual content of the website. And of course, we talked about apps. You can browse the Wix app market and find stuff that you're looking for. They have all kinds of things in here. I haven't really explored it that much, but there's a ton of stuff for businesses. Like this is Wix Hotels. They have printing stuff, all kinds of things. This is your media button. So all of the photos and videos that you upload will be in here, and you can also find the Wix generated stuff. This is if you have your blog attached, and then this is for your bookings, because we do have book a session in this theme. But of course, if you don't want book a session, you can always delete the page if it doesn't apply to you. But this is just an example of the business side of Wix, and the portfolio side. You can get as creative as you want with this. Obviously, like on mine, this is my logo, and I had to create these just real quick in Photoshop, and you can add all kinds of Wix things to it, or you can keep it simple. I chose to keep it more simple, but I have used more of their icons and stuff in the past. It does take a while to create a Wix website. There is a lot of work that goes into it, but I think that you're able to create really beautiful websites with it, and I hope this video was helpful. If you have any more questions, be sure to leave it in the comments, or you can chat in with us. Our hours will be on our website, and our website will be linked down below.